drinks up in the sky. Go and leave it all behind. Just be free and live your life. Live it up tonight. Don't waste no time.
Hey guys, welcome to another episode of Sippin with shrmjk. How are you guys doing today? I hope this video finds you doing well, safe, you and your family. If it is hot where you are, I hope you are staying cool because it is hot as hell in Kansas City. I am in for today because there is no reason for me to be outside. It's 100 and some degrees and I do not mess with the heat, period, if I don't have to be nowhere. But yeah, so happy National Junk Food Day today, y'all. Look, I got my junk food. I got my zingers. I'm not eating all this, y'all. And I have my cookies, my Girl Scout cookies that my cousin's supposed to have been there, came and got, but she ain't came and got them. So guess what? I'm going to eat them. Happy National Junk Food Day. Thumbnail. They always come up with a holiday for something. I don't know. It's just, I don't know what they do. What are y'all sipping on? I got me some sangria wine today. Is there a glare? It looks like it's a glare. Hold on real quick, y'all. Let me get that taken care of. Okay, I hope that's better. But anyway, I hope you guys are doing good. Let me show you a couple of bedroom candy items before I talk about what I'm going to talk about today. This is our candy pop. Our candy pop toy, our vibe, has different pulsations. It's small, but little things come in big packages. So don't sleep on candy pop. This is Candy Kisses. This is our lipstick vibe. Looks like a lipstick, but it's for those lips and not these lips. It also comes in different pulsations and different vibes for whatever level of comfort that you like. I always tell people to pick the comfort level that you prefer and stick with that and gradually go up to the next one. You don't have to go in strong if you're not a strong vibe person. If you like just a little, pulsations, then go from there and then go up, advance to the next one. They last a long time, so there's no hurry, no rush to get to the top level if that's not where you are or where you're trying to be. So yeah, I just wanted to come on real quick, y'all, and talk about keeping the faith in everything that you do. Like, staying positive, looking at the glass as half full and not half empty, especially in the world that we live in with everything going on. I was driving to the store the other day, and y'all, it was so hot outside. Like, I legit did not want to get out of my car because it was so hot. I just wanted to come home and get into some air. And there was this homeless lady, and she was laying out on the street. Not on the street, I'm sorry. She was laying on the cement, the concrete at the store. And I just looked like, it is so hot out here. This woman, she didn't have a blanket under her. She didn't have any of that under her. She was just basically laying on the concrete, and it was hot. I mean, you look at people like that and we quick to judge, and you see panhandlers, and some of them they're not homeless. They're just trying to get over on people. But there's legit people that are homeless. They either have a illness that won't allow them to get a place. They don't have an address. Some jobs require that you have an address when you fill out the application. And if you don't have an address, then what do? You don't have family members where you can use their address, or family members don't want you to use their address. And so you look at people like that, and you never think that one day that could be you. That could be one of us. Like, with everything going on, people losing their jobs, or just trying to survive every single day. I know in California, they said it's so expensive to live out there. A lot of people can't afford to call into work or miss work or anything like that because bills are so high and the cost of living is so high. You cannot take off work. You have to be at work. I know my cousin lives in the Bay Area, and they talk about how expensive that is. My dad lived in a senior citizen building, and I think it was like over $2,000 a month just for like a 1-bedroom apartment. So it's really expensive. Food is high. Gas is high. Electricity, gas. I mean, everything is just going up and up, So having multiple streams of income. If you only got one stream of income, I want to know how you're doing it. I applaud you. But in the world that I live in, I need multiple streams of income to keep afloat, to keep my roof over my head, to keep my lights going, When I come home from work, I can hit that switch, I can cook me dinner. I mean, those are so many things that we are grateful for, and some people take for granted. I hate wasting food. I know I talked about that before. I clean my icebox out every Sunday night because I have trash day on Tuesday. So I clean my icebox out every Sunday night. And it drives me crazy when I see, when I used to see the amount of food that I would waste. Like if I try to do meal prep and I prep for 5 days, but after the third day, I'm really tired of eating the same thing. I'm not going to freeze it again, so it's already out for me to just take to work for lunch. So I'll fix something else, or I'll go out to eat. We have those choices. We have those options. Some people don't have those options. They have to eat what's there. So now when I clean out my refrigerator, I don't feel as bad because I'm trying to watch how I cook and not overdo it, and not cook for 5 days when I know after the third day I'm probably done with it. So yeah, I just really want to talk about just keeping the faith, trusting God in everything that you do. If there's something that you want to do and you're nervous about it, just pray about it. Just pray and ask God what to do, what direction to go. I was even doing t-shirts the other day, and a couple of the t-shirts messed up. They smeared because of the ink that I used to do the transfer sheets. So before I started doing the other t-shirts, I had 15 t-shirts to press. And before I started doing them, I said, okay, God, it's me and you. Let's have a talk. I'm like, I do not want to waste no more money buying no more t-shirts. I have got to get this order together. Show me and guide me which direction to go, how to, I know how to press it, but I'm asking God for guidance in something that maybe I don't know. I'm asking God for guidance on how to get this order together and get it finished. I said my little 10-minute prayer. I waited for a minute, started pressing, and every t-shirt turned out amazing. I mean, it's the small things that we have to pray about. And don't always pray when you need something at the last minute. Don't always be like, oh, Lord, I need you right now. Pray every day. Every day when you wake up, say a prayer. I say a prayer when I get up in the morning. I have a prayer. I have the Bible app. I have that prayer. It comes on at 8 o'clock in the morning and 8 o'clock at night for me to say that prayer. So I just constantly do it. I pray for people. I pray for the families. I pray for just different things, people's income, their finances, their mental health, a lot of things. So I get discouraged. I'm human. When something happens to where it's like everything is just popping up. Okay, I got to do this. I got to do that. I got to go worry about this. I got convention coming up. I got this going on. I need to make sure this is straight. All that happens at once, but it's just a test. It's a test to see if you're going to trust God, if you're going to pass that test, or, what are you going to do? I get discouraged so much, and I'm just like, okay, what am I supposed to do? I'm about to go crazy, but I just sit back and I said, Lord, I know you got me. I trust you because I know that you've never failed me. You've never let me down. When relationships don't go the way you want them to, when friendships don't go the way you want them to, I always question things because I always have to know why. I always need to know, why did this not happen? Why did this, God sends people to you for reasons, seasons, seasonal people. They're just there to teach you a lesson, or you're there to teach them a lesson. And then it's deuces. They're not meant to go on with you in life. And sometimes we keep hanging on to people that are not meant to hang on to. And you wonder why things happen the way they do. It's like you chose to hang on to that person. God was giving you the signs. He was giving you everything, but you didn't take it. You didn't take heed to it. This is like if you are in a relationship and there's things that's going on and God shows you the signs about your partner. You can either look at them signs and you can be like, okay, let's work on them. Let's this, and that. Or you could just be like, well, I'm just going to ignore the signs. Well, if you get married and you get in a relationship that you can't get out of, don't blame God. He gave you the signs. You just didn't take them. If God has if there's a friend in your life that this friend keeps doing you wrong or talking behind your back or being shady, or you don't feel that vibe, the same love and concern that you giving them, they're not giving you back. That's a sign. Like, I think Glenn Graham was talking the other day on his channel about us being quick to get rid of people, quick to get people out of our lives. When is it time to get rid of people? And sometimes we're getting rid of people too quick. And is it us? It's not that person. Is it us? Is it something that's going on with us? The reason why we're getting rid of people so quick. So you have to know when to get rid of the people. I can't tell you when. You have to feel it. You have to know it. I've held on to people for a long time that have done me wrong, that have, betrayed me, or, so-called friends that are shady, or hate on my businesses, or whatever the case, hate on my relationships, different things like that. But I'm just like, oh, I'm just going to ignore it, whatever. And I just keep on going. I keep hanging on to that friendship. I keep hanging on to it. And I'm like, why am I hanging on to these toxic people? I'm not a toxic person. So I'll hang on to it's that last part, and people be like, I don't know why you didn't big done let her go. Because it has to be my decision. It can't be your decision on when I let a friendship go. It has to be me wanting to be done with it and let that friendship go. I don't know. I was stressing about something the other day, and I was trying to go to bed, and I'm tossing and turning. I can't go to sleep because I got all these projects going on. I got all this stuff going on. And I was like, Lord, I need to go to sleep. And I'm like, you know what? I trust you. I just said that. I just said, I trust you. I trust you, Lord. I laid down. Man, that was the biggest sleep I got, because I basically was like, I'm letting it go. I'm releasing it to you. I trust you, Lord. I know you're going to handle it. 2 days later, I had a situation come up. Wound up calling because I was kind of stressing about it. Called, and she was like, no, you're okay. It was taken care of. You're done. And I'm like, Lord, you are so good. You are so awesome. He just awes me with the things that he does in my life, even in my family members' life and other people's life when they give their testimony and stuff, And it's just like, why do we doubt God? Don't pray and worry. If you pray about it, don't worry about it. If you pray about it, that means you trust God to do it. If you don't trust God to do it, don't pray about it. Just worry about it, because you can't do both. You cannot do both. And so I remember going to church when I was growing up and stuff. And we used to go to church every single day, y'all. Like Monday it was something. Tuesday it was something. Wednesday it was the youth group my mom was over. Thursday was choir rehearsal and something else. Friday was church. Saturday was sunshine band practice, and then we would do like bake sales, fundraisers and stuff. Sunday was Sunday school, regular church, and then we go home, eat dinner, change clothes, and it was night church. I mean, every day it was something. I'm like, oh my God, who goes to church this much? But when you're a kid growing up, that's all you know if your parents take you to church like that. So I'm like, when I get older, I'm not going to church like that. Like, this is crazy. But y'all, sometimes I need to be in them four walls. Sometimes I need to just show up and be in the presence of other people. I'm not saying don't go to church. I'm not saying whatever. I'm just saying that with me growing up, I thought that was a bit much, and I can make my decision when I became an adult. But as an adult, I really feel like I have to be in the church house. I have to be in the presence of the Lord. A lot of things are virtual now, which is fine. I mean, I'm cool with that, but I just have to go and show up. So, yeah, I just wanted to talk to y'all about just keeping the faith, knowing God is going to take care of whatever situation that you're going through, that's coming up. I'm an overthinker, so sometimes I overthink things, but just trusting he got you regardless. So that's what I wanted to come on and talk to you about. Just be encouraged. Just be encouraged. I'm here to encourage you. I'm here to encourage myself. As I speak to y'all, I'm speaking to myself as well. He'll never let us down. He always got us. We have to do our work. We can't just sit back and not do anything and expect God to do everything. It's like sometimes we be talking about, oh, I'm waiting on God to do this and do that. Well, sometimes God is waiting on us. We got to do our work. If we don't do our work, then you can't get mad at God. Like, you just gonna sit back and be like, I ain't going to work today. I don't like my coworkers. My boss done pissed me off. And then I'm gonna call in this and that. And then you pray to God and say, Lord, please let my light bill get paid. Let me this and that. You can't not do the work and expect God to show up and do the work for you. Go do what you're supposed to do. Just put in the effort, put in the time, because God's gonna do the rest. He's gonna handle everything else, but you have to do your work. Okay? So with that said, I'm about to get up off of here. I just started following a couple new people, cooking with the Catrons. They made some oxtails the other day, some shrimp and grits. It looks so good. Go follow the Cooking with the Catrons. I just started following Sippin with Meat and I. They do different taste tests and stuff. They did a Ciroc the new Ciroc. The bottle looks amazing. And they have cups that you can order and stuff like that. And then they make their own drinks. So I'm going to try to make some of their drinks myself. Y'all know I like any channel that got anything to do with eating and drinking. So go follow them. I just started following another channel. I can't think of the name of it. But you guys stay tuned. August 5th, Coco TTV is doing a virtual pop-up shop. Go and subscribe to her channel, COCOTEE TV. She's doing a pop-up shop August 5th. I want to say 6 o'clock. I want to make sure I get the right time. But go subscribe to her channel so you can get in on this virtual pop-up shop, y'all. We got all these small businesses that's trying to put their merch out there. Just another stream of income so we can get it, make it happen. So show up and support, all right? It's all about the support, support, support. And y'all know I always talk about supporting people, and I love supporting people. So like, comment, share, subscribe, hit the notification bell so you'll know when I come on to run my mouth about whatever I want to talk about. Drop in the comments and let me know what you're sipping on. And I'm going to give y'all a sneak peek of the t-shirt order that I've been working on. Reason why I've been so busy. I've been trying to get on here so I can record. But I've been so busy with all this stuff going on trying to finish this t-shirt order. But I finally got it finished, thank God. And I'm going to give y'all a sneak peek, okay? So stay tuned to the end of this video so y'all can see my t-shirt order. All right. Deuces, y'all. Take care. Be safe.